before we start today's show, today we want to give a big shout out to Buzz TV. Man, Buzz TV has some really good devices, man. Like this last year, they've come up with some good stuff, and this new year, I'm excited to see what they got.
Yo, it's going to be straight fire. Some devices and features, because I don't want to say one or the other. With Buzz TV, it's hand in hand. They've dropped some fire devices and some amazing features that are always taking things to the next level.
So don't forget to check out the description below.
You know, no matter where you guys are listening, watching, whatever from, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, that like, drop us a comment, and the reviews actually help us a great deal. If you're looking to do anything for us in this year coming and beyond, the reviews help other viewers like yourself find this podcast and enjoy it as well. So thank you guys. And with all that being said, let's start the show.
And welcome back to another Beyond Streams. Oh, dude. What's cracking up?
Next level.
Not too much there, Rohan.
I gotta do that. Rohan.
Oh, it's Han, not Han. Oh, I see.
Rohan. So we got a lot of cool stuff. We have a lot of stuff coming. This is our weekly tech news gaming edition. A lot of stuff that we want to talk about. A lot of insane things here. Some stuff I'm just like, why and why? And Next Level has no idea what we're going to be talking about. So you're going to see his reactions just straight up. So how do you feel about that?
You know, it is what it is. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Boop, boop. All right. So make sure you guys do check out the links below. We have Buzz TV. They just had all these crazy sales that has just ended. So make sure you guys do check out Buzz TV. They're going to be posting some more sales, and it looks like they're starting to ramp up on a lot of sales. So in the description below, buzztvglobal.com. Make sure you guys do check them out. They always have a grip ton of stuff. So yeah, I know their 4900 Max is their beast of a device. They have sticks. They have everything from low to high prices. They got you covered every which way to Sunday.
Gripton. Gripton is the word of the day. I'm just going to put it out there.
Krypton?
No, Gripton. Grip done.
Rip done.
Gripton. T-O-N. G-R-I-P-T-O-N.
I am Groot. And why is that? Why is that the word of the day?
It was funny because, you know, you always have said grip ton. You love the word grip ton. When you're explaining anything, it's like a boatload. Instead of a boatload, it's a grip ton. And then Preppy Mama's playing, what is it? Farm Day or Hay Farm or
Heyday,
right?
Hey,
and she's like, he even says grip ton in here. I'm like, yeah, that's what he says. He says grip ton. That's his word.
Yeah, if you guys want to join us in playing Heyday, there's a group of us that's in here, as you can see. We are in here playing some Heyday, so shoot us a message. Actually, you know what? Join our Telegram groups, Rojas Reviews, Android TV Tips. We have a Beyond the Streams one. Make sure you guys follow us because, yeah, we like to interact with you guys. So we have a lot of stuff in here that we talk about. It's actually a lot of fun, so come check us out. Follow us, because you never know what's going to happen here. Okay, I'm over here trying to collect my eggs. My chicken's hatched a bunch of eggs. So it's funny how we're talking about games right now.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
and being distracted by a game on your damn phone. I
am.
Do the damn thing.
Do the damn thing. Well, hold on. I got to make sure I'm making like cow feed and stuff. Do I have enough? I have enough. Okay, I have enough. Okay, I think I have enough. Okay, so yeah, weekly tech news, gaming. We got gaming edition. Some of you guys might be like, oh, I'm not too much into gaming. Just listen, because this is stuff that's trending. So check this out. Fortnite is in the news. I don't know how
Again?
I feel about this. Yeah, Fortnite in the news again. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not a fan. And they are saying that there is a leak. This is a leak. So anybody that is a big Fortnite fan, I play Fortnite. So if anybody wants to play Fortnite, Laughs is my username. LAUGHSSS. 3 S's.
You just play Fortnite because you like the dances.
I do. I do all them dances. So they're going to be making a new iconic skin featuring from Space Jam 2, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not a fan of LeBron because he's a bum.
LeBum James.
LeBum. I'm not a fan of this whole new movie. Like when they made Space Jam, they grabbed the best player of all time. And it wasn't like, oh, he's just a really good player. It's like he was just destroying stats. Like there's people that were saying like his peers were like, oh, not even his peers. People that are legends in their aspect were saying this guy is the greatest. And Michael Jordan was in Space Jam 1. Now they're having Space Jam 2 and they're adding LeBum. And it's just like, but why are you adding LeBum? It's like, he's got the worst losing record. Yeah, he's made it to the finals for X amount of years in a row, but he's got the worst losing record when he gets there. He's not, you know what? Actually, you know what's very interesting? Oh, by the way, I did watch The Morning Show.
The Morning Show.
It's a really good show.
That's what a lot of people have said.
It's a really good show.
Where did that come from, though?
Well, because the next thing that I'm going to say right now.
Okay.
On Apple has originals, or Apple original movies.
Right.
They have another show called Ted Lasso.
Yes, they do.
Amazing show. Apple's got some really good shows.
And the quality is on point. Like,
yeah, big time. That's what I'm saying. For you guys who are not so much in gaming, we're doing a reference here on the TV show, guys. So Ted Lasso made a comment. He I forget what it was that he was, the scene that he was in. Oh, now I completely lost my track of mind just because I was trying to figure out what scene it was that he was talking about. But it's this whole thing about I remember. So LeBron James is not a team player. It's like there's people right now in the Lakers that want to leave LA because of LeBron James, you know? And one of the things that Ted Lasso in the TV show that he said was, you don't have to like each other, but you have to know how to work with each other. You have to know how to be a good team player. Because, yeah, one person could definitely get the team up to the promised land, and one person can definitely drag a team up there. But once you get up there, you're going to be dead tired, and who knows if you're going to win anything. The greatest players, and it's funny because this show is about soccer. The greatest players out there is based on how you can get the team to work for you. You're 1 out of 11. Think about it. So with LeBron James, as like for me, I was a huge LeBron fan when he came in. I'm like, dude, this kid's going to be awesome. And when I saw him playing, I'm just like, why is he not getting the team involved? He's just being a dick. He's literally like dragging everybody around, you know? Like he's at the NBA finals and he's yelling at one of his players, humiliating him. And then, there's this video going, or videos going around saying LeBron quits on his team, and it shows over the last whatever decade years, like all these years that LeBron is just, every time he doesn't get his way, he just stops. He stops running across the floor to play defense. He just stays. So it'll be 5-on-4 on the other end because LeBron doesn't want to get over there. And I'm just like, dude, no wonder like he's just not a good team player. So for me, when I see this, you've seen Space Jam, right? The first one?
Yeah.
Space Jam, the first one, Michael Jordan was helping them become a team. He even gave them like the fake juice that he drinks. And he's just like, oh yeah, drink this. And all of a sudden they got super strong and they learn how to play together as a team. I'm just like, wait a minute. How are they going to do LeBron like this? Because LeBron's not a team player. What's he going to say? Hey, pass me the ball, pass me the ball, pass me the ball, pass me the ball, pass me the ball. You know what I mean? Or he's not going to pass the ball. So I don't know. For him to be, they're making him an iconic character within Fortnite. I pass. How do you feel about that? I know you're not big in sports and you're not big on Fortnite, but
at the end of the day, it's business. It is straight business, right? These companies make money off these video games, not by people buying the video games. It's about buying the shit inside the game, which costs nothing. And it's like residual income. It's like creating passive income inside of their own ecosystem, if you will, right? For every, even if for every 9 people that said they hate this douche, and then that one person out of 10 said, yeah, he's cool, I'll play with him. That's still money that they're making. You might like 1 out of 10 characters they make. And then you got people that'll never, ever buy a skin, ever, right? Like for me, for instance, this is kind of going against it, but I actually did buy a skin recently because I wanted to see what the experience was like, right? I bought a skin in Call of Duty recently, and because it came with a battle pass, and I'm like, what does the battle pass give me? I'm just going to check it out, right? But one of the only styles of games that I'll actually buy characters in would probably be something like Mortal Kombat. And I've talked about this before because you get different moves. Like let's say Fortnite came out with a skin for Flava Flav. And he did like iconic moves or MC Hammer, and they did iconic moves and you had to get that skin. That makes more, it gives me value because my homie's doing something your character can't do at this point. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm more interested in. Like when I'm playing, I'm not really looking at my character. Other people are looking at me when they're killing me. But
you can see their back end.
I can see their backside, but like, I got to do something different if you're going to get me to pay for a skin. Like it's got to either come bundled with something or something like that. I don't know, but I do think that they should look into creating skins that have dance moves because Fortnite is big about dancing apparently.
Yeah, the Fortnite skins actually there is some bundles that you can buy that does exactly that you could go and get buy a character and then it has a built-in dance with them. So yeah. Okay, moving on. I want to see what your reaction on this one is.
I have one before you get going. Okay. I'm gonna throw one to you because I seen this like a couple seconds ago and I want to get your reaction on it. You ready?
Shoot.
Nintendo is announcing a new Switch model.
That's in my lineup.
God damn it. Never mind then.
Never mind that. Well, we could talk about that one real quick.
Okay, well, I've seen that.
I know they were talking about OLED and they're like saying, is 4K really worth it?
It's still 720p.
Yeah. It's like if they say like, hey, PlayStation 5 has a new model. Who cares? I already got a PS5.
The only way I'm going to get a PS5 if it was a new model and I already owned it is if I could sell the original and buy a Slim. Because let's be real, the original is pretty hefty.
They always do that. They always come up with a hefty one and then they make a Slim later. So it's kind of like, yeah. Okay. Next.
So I get it. If the screen is not that large, 720p isn't that bad. I mean, their games on average are not going to go for that crystal clear, I can't tell if this is real life or a video game kind of graphics. That's not Nintendo style. Like you're looking at Animal Crossing and a lot of the 3D style games that can get away with 720p. That's fine. I guess they're just trying to stay within their price markets because I hear that this one is going to be going for about $350. right? If they go any higher than 350, then they're trying to compete with the digital models of PlayStation and Xbox, and they can't do that. They shouldn't do that. Like, Nintendo's always been a console that you buy for either your kid or the kid that's inside you. Right? Like, if I was marketing Nintendo, that's what I would say. It's for your kids or the kid that's still inside you that wants to play Mario Kart. Because that's the only reason I bought my last one. So if you price it any higher than 350, no bueno. Like, I would say probably 75% of the time, the Nintendo console is usually buddied up with another console in the household. Like, you'll have a Switch, and then you'll have a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah. So it looks like this new console is going to be coming out in October.
But the kicker for this one, though, is it does say that it's coming with a new NVIDIA chip.
Right.
Not the Tegra that we were used to, or the fake Tegra X1 Plus Pro Maximum Fortitude.
So we'll see. We'll see what they're coming up with. I want that 4K. I actually had a conversation with a buddy of mine that says, "Hey, I can't really tell the difference between 4K and 1080." I'm like, what kind of TV you got? He's like, "Well, I got a 4K. It's an 80-inch, blah, blah, blah." I'm just like, well, normally once you get past the 65, it matters on 4K material. If I were to put this console on my TV downstairs, it would look like crap.
Right.
It would look like crap because my TV is like, you know, if you're, and I get it, what you're saying about cartoons don't need to be realistic, but have you ever played a cartoon game that you didn't realize somewhere within the first few minutes that you're just like, wait, I'm playing a game. This isn't a cartoon. I'm actually playing a game. Have you ever experienced that with any of the games before?
Yeah, well, they do seem a little bit cleaner. Like, even the ones that get remastered for the newer consoles.
Oh, but I'm talking about when you start playing it, you cannot tell the difference if you're watching a TV show or if you're playing a game.
Well, I'm going to say certain racing games that I've played have been pretty freaking good.
I'll do one better than a racing game. And I'm being very blunt about this. A cartoon that you're watching that you all of a sudden are like, wait a minute, I'm actually playing a game. South Park. Dude, the first time I played South Park, the Stick of Truth, whatever it was called, I was like, cool. It's a good game. When I played the second South Park game that they came out with, the superhero one, I literally thought I was watching a cartoon. It was so good. I'm like, dude, like this doesn't, like, I'm moving the character and it's moving around doing what I'm doing, but I can't, it looks like a cartoon. It looks like a normal cartoon. Like, I just turned on the TV and this is a cartoon. This isn't a video game. Like, how is this a video game? Like, literally, I was just there like beside myself. I'm like, how the hell is this even happening? Like, how did they make me feel like I'm controlling a TV show? How do I feel like I'm controlling it and it's actually a game? I like literally blown away. And with the TV downstairs, if Nintendo could do something like that, because, you know, when you look at it, like, I'm sure there's like cartoons out there with the Mario Brothers and all that stuff, but when you could feel like that you're just like, dude, this feels like a show that I'm controlling. You know what I mean? It just brings you into that experience so much deeper.
So I just want to clarify, because I said something incorrect in regards to the Switch, where I said it was coming with the new NVIDIA chip. That was a rumor. And the article that I'm reading says that Nintendo has confirmed that there is no major internal changes to the CPU or the memory. And it's pretty much just a screen change. Like, I don't think it's worth it. I honestly think you're probably better off getting a used Switch if you're just looking for, because let's be real, the screen itself is only when you're out and about. When you're home, you can connect it to your TV and get 1080p. So that screen doesn't really matter if you're connecting it to your TV. I don't know. I don't know, man.
So it is what it is. Yeah, it's very interesting. So, okay, here's another one that I wanted to see what your reaction is. See what you think.
I'm not great with reactions, so I'm Canadian.
Well, Despicable Me, the producer, is joining Nintendo's board of directors.
Hold on, what? You say Despicable Me's
the producer. Yeah, you know, the guy, the little minions.
Yeah.
The producer of Despicable Me is joining Nintendo's board of directors.
What does it mean for either one?
We don't know yet. They threw it out there. Nintendo threw it out there to have them in like a few months ago. And they were just like, people were thinking like, it ain't going to happen. Well, it's been confirmed as of 4 hours ago that nope, he's coming. He's part of your board of directors now. Now, have you seen any of the Despicable Me movies or the Minions movies?
Effing great. They're great movies.
So now that you have the producer of those great movies joining Nintendo, what would be the first thing you would be looking for when it comes to Nintendo?
Well, who owns, like, what studio owns Despicable Me? I would be looking for a partnership.
Illumination, I think it is. Illumination. But again, I ask, what would you be looking forward to if you just heard this news? What would you want coming out of Nintendo if you see this?
I want, it would be cool if you could get, like, you know how they had those Portal games with Skylanders and Disney? You could do like one of those kind of games with all the Despicable Me characters.
Mm-hmm.
You could... definitely a video game.
So check this out.
Do they have video games ready for Despicable Me?
I don't know. I don't think so. But check this out. Hold on. Before you start Googling. Listen to this.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
The producer from Despicable Me is also the CEO of Illuminations.
Okay.
Illuminations owns Despicable Me.
Okay, that's like, they're good.
Yeah.
So Despicable Me is as good as Nintendo's property now.
Pretty damn close to it. They could have some pretty cool games that comes out on the Nintendo platform.
That's cool.
That's the first thing that I was thinking of, like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Oh, here's the other thing too. By him joining Nintendo's board of directors, it is making him the first American to be an outside director for Nintendo.
Okay.
That's insane. So he was nominated. People didn't think it was going to go anywhere, and he's actually in.
So they do have video games already, but it just looks like it's one of those deals that just makes sense to me. Like, a Minion game looks like it's made for Nintendo Switches. Like, it just makes sense that it should be a Nintendo Switch kind of thing.
So here's my first game that I'm already thinking of that I'm actually surprised you didn't say anything. Smash Brothers Brawl.
Oh, that would be cool.
Imagine having the minions in there.
That'd be cool. Smash Brothers, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, they have the Mario Kart having a minion as an option.
Oh shit. I wasn't even thinking about all that shit. That would be pretty cool to race as a minion.
Remember during E3 they had the Mario or Rabbids plus Mario Brothers?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
They could have something like this now too, where the minions are joining The Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
They're saying that here's something that I'm going to read on this quote here. So this is the article. I'm quoting this. Nintendo is looking to expand its content in a big way, as has already been demonstrated with the aforementioned movie and the Super Nintendo World theme park, which opened in Japan earlier this year as part of Universal Studios.
Right.
Other Universal locations across the world, including Florida, will be receiving their own version of the park as well. So it looks like they're going to be expanding this Mario world everywhere, which I'm in.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I'm in, dude. I'm in. If they're going to be Universal Studios here in California, I'm going to go. I haven't been to the new one yet with the Harry Potter thing, but this is pretty cool that they're doing this, you know?
For sure. For sure. Minions are cool, man. They got to have all the sound effects, like when you're doing Super Smash Brothers and they do all their stupid sound effects. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's another one. I'm going to send you this link so that way you can check it out.
Maybe I have it already.
I want you to see this. You might have it already. PlayStation.
I have a PlayStation 1, but it's not that one.
PlayStation confirms the next state of play, date, time, and other details. Look at that red remote. The black ones, okay, whatever. They have the black, like PlayStation's always been black. And then they had this white one. It should have been
more purple.
Dude, this red one, that red remote, looks sick.
If it was black and purple, I'd be down.
I like that red. So the next, let's see, the next play. Sony has since confirmed that it's going to be hosting a state of play event. So the state of play, if you guys don't know what state of play is, that's when they just announce a grip ton of games. Now, do you remember who owns Bethesda?
Yeah, Microsoft.
So I'm quoting this. One of the main games at the show for the Game of State, which is like, again, as some of you guys know, we record this a few days before. So this is actually July 8th, Thursday, 2 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. The state of play will last about 30 minutes and will consist of updates on upcoming third-party games, indie games, everything that's in development for PS4 and PS5. And they'll probably have a couple of these state of play. One of the main games at the show will be Bethesda's Deathloop, which will get an extended 9-minute deep dive. Now, they are saying, unfortunately, there's going to be, for those looking forward to some of the PlayStation other big games, there's going to be pretty much missing in action at the event. But that's fine because this is the first state of play for the summer of this year, 2021. And what they're going to end up doing is they're going to throw another one later. They're probably going to do like 3 or 4 of them before October hits. So this, to me, the Bethesda's Deathloop, I haven't really, like, I haven't heard it much about it. I don't know much. The only thing I do know is it's Bethesda, and we know Microsoft owns it. So what do you think about that?
I think we need something. It's got to have a banger. It has to have a banger because, I mean, weren't too excited about E3, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, PlayStation, of course, went MIA for E3. They've been doing this for a couple years, but
right. But we can't have a flop of an E3 than a flop of state of play. Like we need something. Give the gamers something to look forward to.
They will. I don't think they're going to flop. I think what they're going to do is tease us with a couple things that's confirmed. And then for the next state of play, they're going to tease us with some more stuff. Remember, E3 is a couple days. State of play each time is about 30 minutes.
Right.
So they'll do a couple of them, So we'll see. Okay. Have you ever played Legend of Zelda?
Like the first one.
Remember back in the day, Mario Brothers, Nintendo? Have you ever beaten the game without getting touched? Without dying?
I don't think so. I was never really a big Legend of Zelda guy.
No, I'm talking about any game, like Mario Brothers.
No, I'm going to say no.
So, check this article out. Twitch streamer Imagine Phil pulls off Zelda Majora's Mask no-hit run. He beat the whole game. He accomplishes the world's first no-hit run of the video game without blocking with the shield at all. How do you play a game without blocking? How do you beat a game without like getting hit and not blocking?
You got the Deacon.
Dude, it's a Nintendo game. Like Nintendo games, even on the Switch or back in the day, whatever console you're talking about, dude, they're not easy.
This is the Breath of the Wild?
No.
What game is this one?
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. I want to take a look at it real quick.
He accomplished the world's first no-hit run and without blocking with the shield. You want me to send you that article so you can see it?
I see it. I got it here.
I don't understand how you could beat a game, a Nintendo game, like a newer one. Like, okay, so I'll say this. Back in the day, Mario Brothers, I beat it without getting touched. I beat it without getting hit, without dying. I played it straight through. And I remember my stepdad was pissed because you know how back then you could do two players. You could play Mario, Luigi. Once you die, it's the other person's turn, right? So he sit there and watch me. And once I was done beating the game, then he grounded me.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, you're grounded. I know you've been playing a lot because there's no way you could accomplish this. You're grounded. Go to your room. Go read a book. I don't know, dude. This is I don't know how somebody can do that.
A lot of dedication. Takes a lot of time. And he probably makes money off Twitch, so he gets paid to practice and hone his skills.
So I don't know too much about this game, but one of the things that people say is it's one of the series of The Legend of Zelda. It's one of their most complex games and darker titles. It features a time loop that sees players completing the same 3 days over and over, each time ending with a frightening, grinning moon crashing into the planet.
So, Majin Phil, like Majin Buu, I guess, is he's got about 100,000 followers on Twitch.
It's nuts. He should have more than that. If he is able to do this, that is nuts. I don't understand how somebody has like think about it. For somebody to be like, hey, I'm gonna play this game and not die and just play it like straight through. They've had to play it multiple times. I don't know about you, but I like the story of games, so I'll put games on like easy mode and play the game so I can enjoy the game.
Yeah, you like the story.
Versus getting stuck. And I'm over here trying to beat this game. I'm trying to kill this bot. Like right now I'm playing Abe's Oddworld, Soulstorm, and I put it on the easiest mode. And I'm at the very end. I think I'm about to beat the game. But there's this platform that's going down, and then there's these slugs or bad guys that are trying to kill me. And dude, I played it for like an hour. I couldn't beat that level. I still haven't beaten it yet. And it pisses me off. Then I give up. I'm like, damn it. I'm not going to stop playing the game because I love this game.
It's crazy. I was looking at this guy's schedule on Twitch. You can actually show the next times you're going to be live and playing these games, right? This is his schedule. So he's going to be playing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And he starts at 9:30 p.m. and he goes till 5:30 a.m. every single session. That's like nuts. An 8-hour shift. This is his job.
That's nuts, dude.
Like, could you sit there and just, I don't know. I guess because maybe when I was younger, like this guy doesn't actually look that young, but when I was younger, I could play video games all the way through, like 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever. I'll play for a whole weekend, but I can't do that. I got stuff I got to do.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
All right, so here I got one for you. Let me get your reaction on this one. Roblox signs a music partnership with Sony.
Really?
So they're going to be holding virtual concerts, and they've had virtual concerts inside of the Roblox world. I don't know what you call it, right? So it's signed a deal with Sony Music Entertainment. The deal extends an existing collaboration that included in 2020, Lil Nas X had a concert, as well as 2021, there was a virtual dance party with the Swedish artist Zara Larsson. So they're holding these big elaborate events inside of Roblox, like it's a world inside of a world.
It sounds like they're stealing the idea from Fortnite, because Fortnite was doing this. Fortnite's been doing this now, where you go in there and you have, dude, they had a lot of celebrities, and it was like a dance party. It was seriously like a dance party. That's crazy.
Roblox has been around for a very long time, because I remember when my son was like 3 or 4, he played Roblox. He doesn't play it anymore, but I remember he played it when he was really, really young. And the article goes on to say that they have 43 million daily active users.
Wow.
That's a lot of people going into this game. Did you know Roblox is actually traded on the stock exchange?
Yeah.
They have their own stock. It's crazy. So now they got a music deal with Sony. I'm just waiting for Roblox to come out with their own crypto coins to use inside of the game. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't understand.
That's nuts. Okay, I got one more. This is the last one. I'll read this title to you, and I started laughing. I'm just like, really, again? And it's the word again is on this thing. Atari wants to make premium.
You just started with Atari, and I was like, really, bro?
Yeah. Atari wants to make premium PC games again.
What do you mean by premium PC games? When was the last time they made a PC game?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, were you guys on? So I'll just read this thing here, what it says. Atari will move away from mobile and free-to-play games in favor of a strong pipeline of premium games for PC and consoles. The company announced today a swath of its current mobile offerings, including Atari's Combat, Tank Fury, and Ninja Fury, will be discontinued or sold, while successful games with a loyal user base will be allowed to stick around. So it sounds to me like they're like saying, abandon ship, we're moving. We're moving to the next ship over.
They confuse me. Like I don't know what to think about Atari. I don't know what to think about them at all. Like, okay, let me put it this way. I am a few years too young to care about the nostalgia with Atari. Legitimately, I am. I'm not going to lie. The very first electronic gaming thing that I was attached to when I was a kid was an Atari, but it wasn't the gaming console. It was a PC. I had an Atari PC. It ran off a floppy drive, everything plugged into the keyboard. And I used to play on that thing for hours and hours and days. And that was what I grew up on. But I got older and I got a Super Nintendo.
Wow.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, the games were cool because it was the 1980s, 1990s, and it is what it is. But then the consoles came out and they got better. They had better games. There was better things to do in the games. They became 3D-ish. And I forgot all about Atari.
Yep, I believe you.
I'm not going to go and get a system, put an emulator on it, and play Atari games from the 1980s. Like, what? I'm that excited about playing Pong? I don't know. I'm not excited about Atari. I'm not trying to shit on Atari because we've had conversations with Atari. Like, cool, there is a market for you. There is a market. I'm not your market. I respect your market. Beat the shit out of your market and sell whatever you can to them.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm with you.
It's not me. It's not me, bro. And the thing is, the market is shriveling like a freaking prune.
Mm-hmm.
They got to either do something different or go down with the ship. Like, I mean, really different. Like, you gotta buy over an indie developer and come out with some bangers of a game, or I don't know what else to tell you. What was the name of the games they mentioned there? Ninja Fury?
Ninja, some tank game. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm with you though. I don't. I know they were working on that console, and I was kind of excited about it, but then at the same time, I'm just like, well, they haven't really done much.
So the article says they're stepping back from mobile games. I didn't even know Atari made mobile games.
Yeah, see?
What, like, okay, Atari mobile game. I want to see what game it is now. Now I'm confused.
Now I'm really confused.
Atari games. No, that's not. Citytopia? Is this Atari? Yeah, this is Atari. Citytopia. This is a sim builder. This is where you build your own city. It's a copy of another freaking game. What else do you got, Atari? Let me click on that. Hold on. So we got Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yo, Roller Coaster Tycoon was Atari. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So, I mean, that's a banger. But they only have that. The ones that I know on here is Roller Coaster Tycoon.
So they're saying that their popular ones are going to keep. Everything else they're banning the shit.
Dude, they only on the Google Play Store, they only have 10 games.
So they're like, we're abandoning shit, but keeping the popular one. Oh, which one? You got one? Well, the rest of them, we're getting rid of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are Roller Coaster Tycoon games. So they'll probably just keep the Roller Coaster Tycoon line going and bring Roller Coaster Tycoon back to your PC.
Wow.
I don't know. I shouldn't be so mean to them. I'm sorry, Atari, if you're listening to this. We love you long time.
Okay, I got one more for real, and then for real. I had to bring something. I'm just like, how come there's nothing from Microsoft? Like, we haven't really heard anything from Microsoft. So then I saw this one. I'm just like, wait, what? You're gonna crack up on this. A Microsoft employee who made millions by stealing Xbox gift cards and then got caught. Ready for this? An engineer, dude. It's not like this guy wasn't making money. An engineer who turned free Xbox gift cards into millions in Bitcoin.
What?
Wait, what?
Did you say 3 or free Xbox gift cards?
Free. FREE.
How were they? Was it like the first month free gift card or whatever?
They give codes out and you get free cards, you know? So free Xbox gift cards. You turned millions in Bitcoin. Dude. So this guy, and here his name's there. This guy, his job was to look for flaws in how Microsoft processed payments by buying things like physical hardware using a company card and a fake login.
That was his job.
Yeah, that's his job.
Oh my God. He was the wrong person for his job.
Microsoft knew enough to not send him a Dell PC every time he ordered one, but Xbox gift cards bought online and sent to an email inbox weren't accounted for, which was an opening this guy couldn't ignore. So he was actually getting these free gift cards. It was also just the thing he needed to earn a few quick millions. So he started small, generating Xbox cards in increments from $10 to $100. But it escalated quickly. By the time the feds caught up to him, with him almost 2 years later, dude, 2 years.
Oh my God, this guy did this shit for 2 years?
2 years. He stole more than 152,000 Xbox gift cards worth $10.1 million. He was living off the proceeds in a 7-figure lakefront home with plans to buy a ski chalet, a yacht, and a seaplane.
Well, he wasn't quiet about it at all.
So
this reminds me of a high school story of mine. So I went to high school with this kid who his dad owned. Do you guys have Subway over there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So his dad owned a couple Subway restaurants, right? So he used to go in and take the stacks of the cards. You know, when you order like 6 subs, you get one for free.
Yeah.
So he used to take the whole stack of the cards and give it out to all his friends. So we would just walk into random Subways and be giving them these cards that had all these stamps on it, and we would get free subs all the time.
Wow.
I mean, I wasn't getting Bitcoin. I was getting a free sandwich, but it's the same concept.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take part in any of this. I don't know what you're saying. But
yeah.
The end of the day is, if you're going to do something stupid, try to be a little bit smart about it. Like, you don't be flashy. Here's a reference for you. Don't go buying 30 white cars that are really expensive. Did you get that one?
Yeah. Literally. Oh man.
Speaking about that reference, you heard that they were asking him for a McLaren, and he was like, I gave away the McLaren. I don't have it anymore. So it's like, just because you buy a McLaren with money that you're not supposed to have and you give it away doesn't mean you don't have to pay for it.
Oh crap. Things that make you go, That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Cool. So anything you got to say then before we get out of here?
You know how it is, man. We have officially launched, running with season 2 of Beyond the Streams. First year was amazing. Second year is going to be insane. So much good content coming to you guys. We're going to have guest appearances, guest stars from some of your favorite creators, and some creators that are going to be some of your favorite that you don't know about yet. So make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe, and share it with a family member or a friend. If you are listening to us on the audio side, make sure to leave a review so that other people can find us too. Our live streams are every Thursday at around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're looking to interact with us, then that's one way of doing it. But we also have the Telegram groups that are in the description below.
Oh, show. And yeah, make sure you guys do leave us those comments and reviews. We like to read what you guys say and what do you guys think about the show. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of good stuff. This was a good combo. Even though it was about gaming stuff, we reference a lot of stuff here about movies and TV shows, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. There's just a lot of stuff out there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and you guys take care of yourselves because freaking summer is hot as hell right now.
Balls.
Sweating balls. All right, guys. You guys take care.